Hello. Today we're talking about a feature on Mac, PC, and on smartphones. It's a thing called Evernote. The objectives of this lesson are to introduce you to how to tag notes in Evernote, how to use the web clipper, and how to search, how to use picture notes, and how to use the phone, especially the iOS. First off, let's explain what Evernote is. Here you can see this is the Evernote, as you can see up here. This is the Evernote. This is the basic layout of what you see. So there's 5 areas. You have Nota. Sorry, this is in Spanish. I'm Dominican. You have notes. You have libretas, which are notebooks. You have tags, and you have the geolocator, and then you have a gallery. And one of the main areas that you'll find is the libretas. In the libretas, as we just talked about on the main areas, is you can tag notes. So let me show you how to tag a note. So let's say with this feature, you want to go to a website. So let's say you're on an EdTech website and you want to go, on Chrome, you'll probably find the best features. So let's just go to Chrome real quick, and then we'll put this in, and we'll plug that in, and then we'll find that I have to log in, and this probably won't work because I don't remember my login. So let me go back to Firefox. So let's say I want to take a note. I will highlight a certain subject. Let's say I like that. Then I'll go up here. This is the Evernote web clipper. And then you can see that I highlighted that part that I just did. And then etiquetas, that's the tag. So you can tag it and you can be like homework. And then you can capture the selection. And now it's going to, it's capture the web page. And I can see exactly where it went. Sorry, my internet's a little bit low. As I said, I'm in the Dominican Republic, and the internet is not always the best. Oh, here we go. Okay, so as we can see, this went to my libreta, my workbook for Be Hateable, and it got tagged as homework, which is very, very, very nice. Because if I went back to Evernote, which is right here, and I want to I want to search for my notes, I can go to homework, and then bam, right there is one of my notes that I just took. And you can see it's going up and down, and it's right there. So that is one great feature. Another great feature about Evernote is you have the web clipper, which I kind of just showed you. Let me show you one more feature. If you use Chrome, let me go to a new page here. Let's say I go to, what would have a lot of information? Let's say I go to Wikipedia. And we look at airbrushing, that just popped up. Alright, so you take this page, and then if you go to the web clipper, which is up here, which I added to my extension, if you can see that, I click that, and I click the sidebar, and I hit Articulo, Simplified Article, and then boom, Wikipedia just went from having all the things on the side here and all the different areas over here, and it's just the article. There's no crazy stuff. I think another way to look at this would be like Yahoo.com. And let's look at Macaulay Culkin looks healthier than ever. How great. Generally on these sites, you'll find a lot of different pictures, a lot of different stuff. Let's go up here to this Evernote web clipper, and you'll find if I hit our simplify article, all the things on the side that we just saw are gone. You see this? And everything over here is gone, and it's just the article. This is a great way to learn, not to learn, but to do research and to get the content you want, because sometimes it's a little hard to figure out, and especially if you have some type of disability, some type of reading disability or attention disability, it makes it even more difficult. Another thing though we can look at is search. The search feature of Evernote is amazing. So what I might do is go to my notebooks, and it says search notes. That's what it says in English. So I can look up any note that I have. I can look up a PDF file. I can look up internet, anything I want. Let's look up. Whoa, what's that? DP. Whoa, man. Okay, so for example, I just put in DP. That's my code for day planner. And what came up was a note that I put from my friend Roberto. He sent me a message, and I needed to put this in my day planner. So what I did was we sent text messages to each other. And now I said, okay, this is a text message. I would like to add this to my day planner. So what I'm going to do is put this in Evernote. And immediately I took a screenshot on my iPhone. It went to my iPhone Evernote, and then I tagged it as something that I want to DP or day plan, and then it went in here. This is just a great feature. Oh, and if you can see up here, it says June 10th, I'm sorry, Jueves is Thursday, October 10th, and I put the note in my phone. It went in my phone, and it also went into this Evernote, so it notified me, which is really great. Another one, I could have sworn oh, here's a good one. So I put in J, and if you look down here, I have a note that it's a screen capture. I took a picture of something that I want to look at, and you can see that I put some markings here, and then I have a few things here, and this is what I want to look up. It's an amazing feature to use, and it's just everything comes up. You can see that I have a Netflix video over here with if you can see that. I have a picture, an image. It says pic practice. That's because I was trying to practice a picture, and I had a note that was tagged on there, and just you can search all types of things. Let's see. You can search your tags, like we said, homework earlier. You can search that. You can search, let's say, SAT, because I'm doing an SAT class. These are all the websites that I looked up in SAT for SAT prep, and it's really nice. Another feature, let's say picture notes. That's basically all right. So here, there's a little story I have, which is very informative. So a couple weeks ago, I was in the cafeteria, and I was working on SAT prep for a student, or for the class I'm teaching. And a woman came up, one of the teachers, and she talked to me about a student. And she said, hey, what if you did this? What if you did that? And I had no way to take a note except in my SAT prep book. And At that point, I said to myself, "Oh, what do I do with this note? How do I remind myself? Do I put a reminder in my phone? Do I write a note on my hand? What do I do?" And so what I did was I wrote this note. So I wrote this note on my phone in my note in this book that I was using, and then I took a picture of it and added it to Evernote. And from that point, I put a reminder, as you can see up here, it says September 30th, Monday, lunes. And it reminded me like an hour later to look at this note and then add it to my day planner right here. And one of the great things you can do, you can see how I took a picture, but you can also search for these things. So let me look up some of these search words. Let me think. Let me try talk or two. Let's see what pops up. So we're just gonna go to Buscar Notas, which is search the notes. Let's look up talk. Bam, that just came up. You can see it. This feature, this Evernote, can look up words on the internet. I mean, from your pictures, which is amazing. So if you're a student and you need to look at, let's say your teacher writes something on the board, you take a picture of it because you don't have time to write it down, and then you put it in your Evernote, and it synchronizes. This feature up here, you can see it synchronizes. There it is. So this right here, you can see that it synchronizes with all your iPad, your iPhone, everything. And that's just amazing. That's when I learned about this feature, I was shocked. It's I mean this Evernote is free. But if it costed money, it would be worth it right there. Last but not least is the phone. I have an iPhone, so what I've done is I have synced this feature, this Evernote, with my iOS device, which is my iPhone. And basically, it works the same. You have the same features on your iPhone, but what I really like is that you synchronize this with your phone, so you can take a picture of anything you have, and you take a note of anything, and it goes straight from your iPhone to here to your desktop version. And as you can see, it also sends, I don't know if you can tell what that is, but these are notifications. So on your iPhone device, just like a text message or anything else, you get a vibration or you get a notification for such as this, where I said, hey, on September 30th at 10 o'clock, I want you to remind me to look at this picture and add this to my day planner. So this is invaluable for the students that I work with. These are students with special needs, and a lot of times they need to have help with organization and reminders and things of that sort. And Evernote can work when you're on your iPad, on your desktop. If you have all these different features, all these different tools, you can sync all of them together. Or maybe you just have a phone, maybe you have an Android, and you put everything on your Android, and everything just sits there and waits for you. And then if you get to, let's say, the library, then you can use it at the library, and you can just sign into your account. Here I am, this is Behateable. You sign into your account, and that's it. You can access everything, which is right here. It's a great tool. I implore you to explore it more, and let me know what you think.